All right, moms, this video is actually for the dads, so find that little share button and send this over to them. This video is all about how to support your wife during the postpartum period. Having a baby is a lot. It's physical, it's mental, it's emotional, it's very taxing. So let's first start with the physical. Your wife just went through labor, whether she delivered vaginally or cesarean. It was probably rough, and it's been a lot on them. So physically, help them in and out of the car, possibly help them in and out of bed. Maybe you need a step stool if your bed's really high. Get them food, get them water. Your wife is a new mom, and her concern is baby, and she might be forgetting to take care of herself. If she hasn't eaten in a couple hours, make her some food, something you know she's going to like, something easy to eat while holding the baby, something simple. Other things, just general exhaustion. She just carried this baby for 9-10 months, went through delivery, may not have eaten for hours during delivery, and now is just dealing with the postpartum side of things. And then breastfeeding. She may or may not be breastfeeding, and that's a whole nother amount of physical taxing on her body. Breastfeeding is tough. It's tough mentally, physically, and emotionally. And it's new. It's a lot. You cannot necessarily help with breastfeeding, but you can pick up the slack in other areas, such as getting her food and supporting her and encouraging her. So let's talk about a little bit of emotional. So having a baby, it's a huge emotional swing. Your hormones are going nuts, and you cannot fix that for her, but you can try to encourage her. Things that she may be feeling: guilt, doubt, overwhelm. Guilt. Why is she already feeling guilty? The baby just popped out. She might feel guilty about literally going to take a shower, about leaving that baby for just 30 minutes because you just met this baby. You have to take care of this baby. Your instinct is to be with them. Tell her you got it and to go take a shower. Doubt. An example of doubt would be breastfeeding. Is the baby getting enough milk? I don't know. If am I doing it right? This is where you come in and you say, hey, babe, there have been 8 wet diapers today. You're definitely feeding the baby enough. They're fine. They're getting enough. Those wet diapers are reassurance that, yes, they're converting that milk. And then overwhelm. Again, breastfeeding is a good example of this, but anything could be. Your first time giving the baby a bath could be overwhelming, or them crying and you just can't console them could be overwhelming. Breastfeeding, you're trying to figure out something new. When it comes to overwhelm, help them slow down and say, okay, let's do one thing at a time. First, is baby hungry? Let's address that. Next, is baby tired? Let's try to help them fall asleep. After that, I would say, obviously, maybe first thing I would check for a dirty or wet diaper. That's a pretty easy fix. Then, like I said, hungry, tired, and then another one would be, are they gassy? Look for ways to help relieve that. Those are the main things that are going to be upsetting them as a newborn. So methodically go down a list and think about what you can do to help them if at that moment your wife is feeling very overwhelmed. So some other things that you can do and consider in helping your wife. Say kind words, be encouraging, be sensitive, let her cry. You can't always prevent it. Sometimes she literally is just crying because, we just made a human in our bodies. We had this organ, the placenta, that was sitting there feeding the baby. That came out. Our bodies are going through a roller coaster. So yeah, sometimes we just cry, and it is what it is, and you can't always fix it. Help with the baby, help with the house, get mama food. Just be everything where you can. Fill in the gaps. Mom might be breastfeeding. You can't do that. So what can you do? Bath time. That's something my husband did. I was breastfeeding mama, so he took over on bath time, and that was time for me to have a break. And it was time for him to bond with baby. Do not be a sideline daddy. Get in there and get active and get involved, and that's how you bond with your baby. Your baby is way more bonded with mama. They carried them. They heard their voice all the time. They felt their body all the time. It's your turn to bond with baby, and you need to take it upon yourself to have those moments. When mom is tired and exhausted, maybe let her go take a nap. And if the weather's appropriate, you say, we're going to go for a walk outside. I will tell you this, mom will sleep better in most cases if you're out of the house. If you're in the house, she'll hear things and she'll worry and she'll wonder and she'll have to go check. But if you say, we're going to go take a 15-minute walk, you take a nap, she may sleep better. Not everyone, but I think this is the good way to go. And then you can also reverse that. If baby's been crying, mom's tired, or something of that sort, maybe you say, I'm going to stay home with baby. You go take a 5-minute walk outside. Or if she's not up for walking yet postpartum, go sit on the front or back porch in a chair and just be outside. Get out of this house. This could be day 4. It could be day 10. You may just be like, Mama, you need to get out of this house. Even if you're not going to the store, you don't want to go in public. Okay, go sit outside, get some sunshine, whether it's warm, cold, whatever, and just get out of the house. Anticipate her needs. You cannot anticipate everything because you don't know what's going on in her mind. But again, oh, hey, you haven't slept for a while. Maybe you need a nap. Oh, hey, you haven't eaten for a while. I think you might be getting a little hungry. I'm going to go make some food. Bring her ice water. Be ahead of her a little bit and just try your best. Honestly, just try your best. And if you're doing your best, that'll be enough. And that'll be awesome. So if you watch this whole video, you're already an awesome daddy and you're going to try to do the best you can for your wife postpartum. And I think she will love and appreciate you for that very much so. So good luck in being a supportive partner. And thanks for watching.